Welcome to Play with Ray, and to skip or buy, here is why. Today we're talking about Two Falls, a narrative-driven experience that places you in the shoes of two characters navigating a rich but linear tale of cultural collision. While there's a lot to admire, it's not without its shortcomings. Here's the breakdown. Okay then, let's first talk about the story and theme. The heart of this game is its story, and it's where Two Falls truly shines. You alternate between Jeanne, a European settler, and Maïkan, a young Inuit man, as the worlds collide. It's a thoughtful, emotional narrative that explores themes of cultural understanding and identity. The intertwining stories are beautifully written, and the connection between the two characters is subtle, yet impactful. If you're into deep storytelling, this game delivers in spades. However, while the narrative is strong, it's also rigid. There's no room to influence the direction of the story whatsoever. Sure, your choices might shape character development, but the overarching plot remains on a set path. It's less about creating your own journey and more about following the one laid out for you. What about its game mechanics? This is where Two Falls falters. At its core, it's a walking simulator with some light point and click elements. The gameplay boils down to walking, finding scripted clues, and moving the story forward. It's linear to the point where the game won't let you miss a clue. It stops you and points it out if you happen to miss it. For some, this simplicity might be appealing, but for others, it could be a deal breaker. There's no challenge, no room for error, and no sense of achievement beyond progressing the story. It feels like you're watching events unfold rather than actively participating in them. Okay, how about the visuals and audio? Visually, Two Falls does just enough to set the mood. The graphics aren't cutting edge, but they're serviceable, creating a world that feels lived in and authentic.
He butchered that animal just to line his pockets?
Most likely.
But that day, the past felt distant. Something changed my home, scarred it, and I needed to know why. More frostbitten flowers. Wind's colder too. Good. Still on the right trail.
Kodak is a standout feature. It looks beautiful and it is packed with cultural and historical details that add depth to the experience. The audio, however, is where this game excels. The voice acting is heartfelt and immersive, bringing the characters to life in a way that few other games manage. Paired with a fitting soundtrack, it pulls you into the world and keeps you there. Alright, let's get down to business. Here is my take on it. Skip it or buy it. If you're here for a beautifully told story that delves into underrepresented indigenous history and culture, this one's a buy. On the other hand, playing Two Falls feels less like playing a game and more like stepping into an interactive storybook. It's an experience built for those who value narrative over gameplay, but its lack of interactivity and challenge might leave some players feeling disconnected. So if you need freedom of movement, impactful choices or action-packed gameplay, this might not be for you, so in that case, it would be a skip. There you have it, my skip or buy, here is why review of Two Falls. What's your take? Have you played it, or is it on your wish list? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more honest reviews. Catch you next time.